So our under-23s going into the new year, top of the Suburban League. How pleased are you to be where you are at this halfway stage?
Yeah, we're really pleased with the way the lads have come in and the league position we're in. Obviously, I think it's really early to sort of be overly positive about it because we're only halfway through, and there's a lot of other good clubs, teams in the league. So I think if we can continue our form, naturally that equates to a good finish. I think we're 9 wins on the bounce now, and it was a bit of a predictable start. I think we lost the first game, drew the second game, won the third, lost the fourth, and we've not lost a game since. I think the most pleasing thing for me really is that we've now got, I think it's 5 boys signed with the first team. We got 3 in training today. So hopefully we'll see a couple of them show up for the first team and hopefully make it all worthwhile.
When you look at, obviously, season 1, is it where you finish in the Suburban League that's more important? Is it more important to see how many get signed or eventually go on to make an appearance? A bit of both, perhaps. How do you see that first season?
I think it's got to be a bit of both, because as much as it's about developing everyone, if they come into this environment, the first team sort of arrangement is about winning. So we have to still embed that winning is a key directive of what we're doing. And I think for me and Simon personally, I think for the players as a group, to win that league would be huge for them, like it is for anyone to win anything. But for me and Simon, I think we understand it means a lot to walk out in front of them supporters, and it means a lot to play for Maidstone United. I think if we could help someone in our team to do that would be something that they remember for a long time. So I think it's about catching a balance between the two.
As much as you're bringing players through and hopefully knocking on the door of the first team squad, you've also been very proactive in bringing some of our under-18s and under-16 players into your setup. So there's a nice, to use a classic thing, player pathway now going from those 16 through to the 23s.
Yeah, I hate that phrase, but yeah, there is. We worked really well with the coaching system that's already in place at Maidstone. So Tony, who does a great job with developing the youth system here, with the 18s and the 16s. I think we're at now. So we've got 5 under 18s, so that have now played games for us. So they're actively involved. There's 2 that are now permanently with us, and another 3 that are with us. We take them for periods of time, so 5 or 6 weeks at a time, and they'll work with us, and we'll try and get them into a way of playing. We're now working how we play. The under 18s are now following suit, the 16s, and we're slowly working with the younger age groups. I think we've worked with the 14s now. We do intend to work with the 13s and the 15s as well, but we've been massively under pressure through time. So hopefully we'll start to get a little bit of a sort of direction in respect of football and how we want to play and take it like we originally said over the next few years. We'll have a gradual system that aids the progression of all the youth system. We've also signed 2 of the lads from the academy now, and we're getting first team lads coming in. So our team is what it is. It's a mixture of all age groups from Maidstone United, and actually right now it seems to be gelling well. They're playing good football for those of the people that have seen it, and we're winning games, which is an extra bonus.
The other good thing as well, when you look at the average age of that team, it bodes well for the future, isn't it? Having that. You're not going for 23s that might be on the edge of do I make it, do I not make it. These are certainly what you would call the up-and-coming talent. I mean, in our group of 18, we've got 2 boys that are sort of 23, and then the next little set of group is from 20 and they're younger. I think we're, off the top of my head, I think we've got 6 16-year-olds in our group. So it is a younger group. It's a group that, if you want to go just by age as a demographic, we can keep them for the next 3 or 4 years. And that is the idea. I think the whole purpose of the 23s is that progression between 16 and 23 can be huge. And we want to make sure we're capturing those players that do progress, that may be a little bit of a late starter, and they progress well in those years. And over the next season or 2, the evidence will be whether they're stepping out for the first team or not. And also not just for the first team, but other local teams. Maidstone United are a big club. They're full-time. They're playing the Conference South.
there's a lot of football below Maidstone United. So for us, for me and Osto, our main aim and objective is to produce good footballers for Maidstone United. But there will be a few that are just marginally off that, and maybe they go and play at other, Ryman Prem, Ryman South clubs, and that's still a very good level of football, and it shouldn't be sort of forgotten about, because actually for myself and Simon and for the club, that would be a success as well.